Hey, what's up, guys? It's time again. Time for bee inspection. Today's March 30th. It's like 2 o'clock. It's beautiful. I think about sunny, 70 degrees. And it's perfect time to open the bees because most of the foragers are out, so there'll be less bees in the box. And also, it's nice and warm. So the bees are usually more docile. Today, I'm actually going to wear my full suit. Normally, I wouldn't, but I got stung Saturday, and I had like a reaction I've never had before. So we're going to just play a little more safe. I did have my vaccine last Tuesday, so I'm thinking maybe it had something to do with the vaccine. But anyway, we're going to do a couple things. We're going to open it up and do an inspection on the whole thing because last time, we took off the top box. We did a quick inspection, and then we added that super. So we added a super. We're going to see what they're doing in there, if they've been using it to add comb and honey, or if they're having, if the queen's been up there. I think she might have been. So I've got the tripod set up here for y'all, so hopefully you'll get a good view. I'll be pausing it because my sister complained a 13-minute video is kind of long, and I don't want to do any editing, honestly. So I'm going to just pause on and off in between the video. We've got the smoker ready. It's got some cool smoke in there, and we'll get into it here in just a few minutes, all right? So hang on. All right, guys, so here you are in front of the hive. You're in the tripod. I think I can see pretty well here. So if you remember last time, we added this super here, and we put 10 frames empty. So hopefully the bees have been working on it. I think they have been. And this time of year, what we want to do is make sure the bees have a lot of space to grow, because this is swarm season. So what happens naturally is the bees just build up their colony size. They're bringing in tons of food with the flowers that are blooming right now, and lots of pollen. And as they run out of space, they'll divide off naturally in half, and the queen will leave. And we want this queen. She seems to be awesome. She's the one that came in on the swarm last June, and we want to keep her. So we don't want her to swarm and take half the colony and take off. When they do that, it's natural. The bees that are left will raise a new queen. But we're going to try to avoid that. So some things we can do, but let's see what they're doing in there. So we got the smoke getting going. One problem we might have is it's really breezy today. So all the smoke's blowing away, but from all the videos I've watched, it doesn't seem to take that much smoke. Now let's get the top going. All right. And they did eat a hole right through the quilt board. Like I think I told you, they were up there to the top. They already ate a hole through there. I don't know why. They need more space. Or what they're doing that for, but smoke doesn't hurt them, just calms them down a little, supposedly. It does seem to work. You'll see when we smoke them. This is just the quilt board. Remember, we put all those wood chips in there. That helps keep the moisture down, so. We might get back once it's going to get cold again. So here's the inner cover. See on the right here. Last time we built it all the way up. Tush, it's packed. Look at all this. They built comb up here again. Look at that. Beautiful. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. We even have some larvae here. It's being disturbed. They'll be dead, unfortunately. Oh boy. Yep, there's babies up here. So the queen's up here, or she has been at least. Larvae here that's been busted open, probably won't live, but the rest of it will be okay. Because I'm not taking this off. Holy moly. Look at that. Queen could be on here. I don't want to lose her, that'd be really bad. So we're just going to set it down. All the nurse bees will stay right on there, right by my legs. I don't know, you probably can't see that low. But the nurse bees will stay right down there with them. This is that spacer. I was going to take it off, but I guess I have to put it back because the inner cover is loaded. Alright guys, you can see I took one frame out. See how the bees just hang on out here? It's pretty wild. That's the outermost frame, and they're working on it. So they are building this box out pretty quick. It's only been 20 days. The bees, of course, work pretty quickly. You can see, even those nurse bees are still up top nursing those larvae that's on there that got disturbed when I took off the top. And I'll show you the top again. It's amazing how they all just hang out on there. Let's see what's going on in the middle. Alright guys, so right here you can see this is another frame I pulled out of the middle. Not the middle, but the third one in. And they got some cat's honey here on the sides. They've got a bunch of nectar they brought in, so they're getting ready to evaporate it down and make more honey. So they've got plenty of storage. These guys here are nursing those brood that's been on the top that was connected to the inner cover, which some of those won't make it. And Jim's home. I know. I waited. Mostly. I need to be here soon.
This is the angry Jim.
I don't want to film that. Honey, it's fine. Alright guys, I got you off the tripod to show you a little closer what's going on in here. It's hard for me to see through my veil right now, but see right here I have all this other kind of rogue comb. I guess this frame must not get pushed close enough or something. There must have been some space, so the bees used it to make cap brood in there. And you see all these nurse bees are in there nursing. They're in there filling honey. It's a mix. What I'm really concerned with this lower box. I don't know what's going on down here, if anything. So we're gonna check it out. Here's that inner cover. Look how they just stay on there. Kind of beautiful. And I don't know, the queen could be on there. I'll look for a little bit, but it's really hard when they have all these spaces for the queen to go. Look at the doing waggle dance here. A lot of this looks empty, but the parts in the middle that I showed you has brood. Let me show you the, well, you can see them right there. The larvae right there, the white. Some people call them grubs, larvae, whatever. All right, so we're gonna get down into this box and we're gonna get down to this box. So I'm gonna pause it and get these other boxes off here. All that noise in the background is they're doing some asphalt repaving. All right, this actually looks more normal, except for we just ripped off some more comb that was connected to the other super. So we got more grubs here, larvae. They don't like it when you breathe on them. I'll breastfeed that anyway. Let's get these guys down. This is the hive that got messed up with the water. This is normally where you'd expect it. Well, this was a honey super. They've definitely cleaned out a lot of it, which is cool. They used it, and now they're putting in brood towards the middle. Let me pause it and then get it open a little bit. I'll pull a couple frames out. All right, guys, now we're gonna take off this super, the last super, the first one we ever put on. Look at that. So I'm gonna scrape off these. They don't have to mess with none of these. One was just about to be born. I'll show you. And we definitely messed up quite a few. So these nurses will come off there. These off. And over a minute. And there's definitely some foragers coming back that are not happy because they are starting to swarm around me a bit. So I got a bunch of drone. Yeah. It's alright. We're talking out here. We'll mess with this more. Yeah, plenty others to feed. I don't see what you might expect. You hear the sound picking up. Hey guys, let me show you real quick before we put this thing back together. One of the things we're looking for is drone cells. And so those are the males, the drones, the only ones who can't sting and don't do anything in the hive other than go out and mate with the queen. You can see right here these big capped ones. The drones are much bigger, so they have bigger cells. The worker bees make bigger cells for them to grow in, and they take the longest to come out. About 14 days. I think I saw one about to emerge. There's one eating its way out right there. See that little cap's open? We'd be here for a little while, but it's in there trying to let itself free. So that means we're getting towards drone season. Swarm season. These guys, the queen has been up and down this whole hive, looks like, laying everywhere, which is cool. Not as good for honey, but it's all right. Down. There's a few buzzing pretty hard that are not happy. Yep, right on my face. Oh yeah. Cap brooding here. It's good. Lots of new bees on their way. Takes 21 days total time from an egg to emerging, and then they become nurse bees. But on the bottom, I'm not seeing any queen cells. I haven't seen on any of these any queen cells. So I think they're happy with the queen. I'm happy with the queen. So I'll leave them alone. It's just sitting like that. Hard to believe. Just set the whole box on the ground on its side, and they just stay on there because they do their job. They just keep nursing or whatever it is they're up to, and they don't run off. And like I said, some of them can't fly anyway. Now we'll go for the heavy one, and then I'll show you guys. That's kind of heavy. All right, it's enough of. All right, guys, here's that comb that I took out. It's funny, 18 minutes so far. And these are the larvae. They're pretty big. Where am I? Right here. Probably drone because they're so big. And then here are some about to emerge right here. So you can see their little eyes and everything. I mean, these, unfortunately, when we ripped it apart, they were taken out of the comb. But you see the eyes there, and the wings are all folded back. They come out like a butterfly. So they go in like a little, let's say a caterpillar. That sounds nicer than whatever. And then they come out as a bee with wings. All right, guys, that's it for now. I got to talk to some people and figure out what to do next as far as getting honey. I'm not too worried about the honey right now, but I got to get that queen down somewhere where I can figure out where she's supposed to be all the time. That way I can take honey off, because right now it's kind of a mix between brood and food and everything. They're doing what they're supposed to do. But if you want honey, we got to separate it from the brood and the pollen and everything else. So anyway, hope you guys are having a good day, and this is a long video. I'll try to put in the remarks where to fast forward to. All right, bye.